It'd be capping at 80 to 85% of body weight. So we set a curve. As these animals come in, we know what they've got to do with any given group. And then that's my guarantee or obligation to produce that animal for that dairy. Where we don't have to push the gain as hard, we may not have to feed as much supplementation. You know, there's times, you know, I may not feed any grain because these grasses, you know, if you graze them in that immature stage, we're talking, you know, 70 TDN type products and up. I do a lot of consulting with grazing dairies where they sample these forages, and I have seen some 80 TDN energy levels in grasses and 20 plus proteins. And you don't need grain supplementation to go along with that to get the gains, and they're getting milk out of it. So forage quality, if you manage the maturity stage of the grass, the sky's the limit, really.
Any other questions? I've got just a couple of comments. One of the things they all have in common, and what a lot of them mentioned, is they're all kind of following their own path. You know, they're all doing things that work best for them. There's a phrase I use a lot, personal preference. You go around the country, everybody does things a little differently. They accomplish the same thing, but it works for them in their area. And the fact that they do kind of blaze their own trails, that they are in different forms of agriculture, looking at different things, should kind of tell us something. That a phrase that Kit Farrow used a lot is, if a person says they can't do it, they're going to be right. And if they say they can do it, they're going to be right. So it's your mindset that you have to overcome first. And once you decide that you can do it, then you will do it. But at the same time, if you say, no, I can't, or that doesn't work here, or we can't do that here, then you're going to be right also. I'd like to thank these folks for kind of sitting in the hot seat up there. You know, it's always a little nervous to get in front of people and sit down and just kind of talk about what you're doing. And I'd like to thank you folks for being here. It's a good audience. I hope to come back again tomorrow. We enjoy doing this a lot. Again, we put a lot of importance in the information stage, and not just the products. If you have any other questions, they'll be around a little bit and they'll be happy to talk to you. Right, guys? So again, thanks for coming. We hope to see you again tomorrow. Thanks very much.